He's the general manager, executive general manager rather, with Kumul Petroleum Holdings. His presentation today focuses on the Kumul Petroleum Academy. Luke's ringing us and connecting us from Leh, and I welcome Luke. He's going to give us a slide presentation and a video and speak to that. Thank you very much, Luke.
Thank you, Mr. Kasman. I'm online. Thank you for giving us the opportunity to speak at this forum about Kumul Petroleum. And Kumul Petroleum, as the national oil company, we looked at areas where we could look at the capacity building after the first 25 years, and after seeing the first construction project for Papua LNG, we started thinking about the potential expansion of the projects that's coming in the pipeline, also production facility, pipeline projects, exploration, power, LNG, midstream. That's where Kumul came up and said, look, we have to invest in this area and look at the skills and the competencies that's required for the oil and gas industry in the country. And to this end, that resulted in the creation of a skill pool for technicians and supervisors for both new and the existing. And that's where Kumul came in and invested in this world-class training facility that we have now, and we're working with the industry. And thank you for giving me the opportunity now to give you a bit of an insight into Kumul Petroleum Academy. All right, Kumul Petroleum represents something that is new in Papua New Guinea, something that the country has never seen before. We have a state-of-the-art training facility in the country. According to the site group that has helped build this for us, this is the first installation in the region. The training program, the safe light processing plant that we have over there is state-of-the-art, and it compares with any international class facility anywhere else in the world. So our vision, Kumul Academy is a subsidiary of Kumul Petroleum, and is to add value to this country. And one way, as a national oil company, that we can add value to the people of Papua New Guinea is build HR capacity. We build capacity. That's where Kumul Petroleum Academy comes in, so we can build skill set. You know, we got 30,000 students coming through the pipeline in educational institutions across the. Kumul is casting the net out wide to catch some of this talent and front load in the areas of instrumentation, electrical, mechanical, for the oil and gas industry, for all the projects that come into the pipeline. And this is where we work closely with our partners. The oil industry has to be vibrant. We can't have another earthquake up in the highlands where it will impact major players like Exxon and Allsearch. Once the project is impacted, the drawback effect is it affects us. We need the oil industry that's working. We need the oil industry to be healthy. So the oil industry then can come and plan the next line of operators, production techs, instrument tech, electrical, mechanical. So the industry is very much dependent on our partners. In terms of the international training, we have a partner in Site Group. They are reputable oil and gas industry training providers in the world. And as Zila has said, we work closely with Exxon. Exxon's training supervisor there. She works closely with us at KPA, and our certificates come out of City and Guild in England, and they will audit, and they audit our training material. to make sure we don't drop the standard, and we are industry standard and also at a world standard. And we also, like I said earlier, we are proud to be partners with ExxonMobil. They were our founding partners, and without them giving us the push, we would have struggled keeping this operation alive. And even to this day, Exxon remains our key partner, also has joined us since. And we're hoping that other players like Total and other players in the industry will join us as projects comes online. What we have over there at Kumul Petroleum Academy is a world-class training facility. Kumul saw the need of the projects again that are coming online, of the students, huge talent base that's just out there. And Kumul Petroleum invested, over $4 million to build a safe light processing plant. If you look at the safe light processing plant, our trainees over there they can make a mistake it's a miniature version of a production facility that's over there at Papua or up in the oil field. So they go through the same simulation exercise, simulation health and safety checks. The Yogigawa system that's talking to our electrical mechanical systems, instrumentations. So the facility, our students in over there are training in the state-of-the-art facility where they can make all the mistakes in here. And so when they enter the oil and gas field, they're very familiar with the language, very familiar with the infrastructure, maybe very familiar with the setup in the oil industry, the safety, the planning that's required. So we run them through this state-of-the-art, and it's got a control room that simulates what's in the oil and gas industry. So once they enter our expensive, very key facility over there, there is no risks. Our students are well trained. The facility is not utilized to train PNG nationals at the vocational training trade level, but it is a hub for other areas of training in the oil and gas industry. It could be safety, company inductions, graduate engineer training. It's geared to do a lot more in the space of the oil and gas industry. And like I said earlier on, our technician training skill enhancement program, it includes behavioral and health and safety training is included, competency-based. And one of the things that we focus strongly is on developing the behavior of the people. We tell them that they have the reason why we're very tight around the behavioral training is because they have to survive in the oil and gas industry. They have to make sure the production facility, what they're doing, is safe. So we focus a lot in the technical area as well. The facility goes through what you would normally see. The students go through a facility 24/7. It's a gated facility, real-time work experience, start up and shut down on the safe light process plants. We do emergency. So the trainees over there are going through this process and when we have trainers also that bring on board individually around 40 years of experience. They have come through the systems and they are imparting that skill set through our trainees, and how to present, communication skill, effective leadership. The whole thing is built into this curriculum that we competency-based training that we give to our Papua New Guineans that are currently training over there in a very well-classed facility. And the students that come out of this facility will not only work here, they can get employed elsewhere in the world. The course material, the modules that are taught in there, the trainers that we have, the facility simulation, safe light process plant is world-class. Our students now can go out and work elsewhere as well. What they have is a very high standard training. And to that end, it is not possible for us, again, if I can say this, to run this facility as a Kumul Petroleum alone. We need the industry players. We need Exxon, we need also Total to partner with us. But for them to do that, again, the whole industry has to be healthy. Our training facility depends on the oil industry, and the oil industry, when it's not healthy, when we have issues out in the plant, when we have shutdowns or earthquake related, the backflow effect is it affects us. Our students that are earmarked to come in at next intake gets deferred. So it really goes with the climate of the training industry itself. So to that end, we have a world-class training facility, and I want to thank ExxonMobil for staying with us on this training facility, and all such that has come in. And we expect Total, and we'd like to see Total join us as well, instead of going outside, and keep the money here, train Papua New Guineans here locally, and help us not only train Papua New Guineans, but also develop the training institution itself and grow the institution itself, where we can attract students from within the region to come and train here in our own very own facilities here in Papua New Guinea.
My name is Mekarom Pingin.
My name is Gwendolyn Warrior Levy.
My name is Luis. Surname is Sapma.
My name is Gilbert Gabriel.
I have a brother who's working for Exxon. He's my motivation, and he pushed me to come this far. So I've looked up on him and I've followed him, and that's why I'm here.
I have graduated at Don Bosco Technological Institute at East Boroko, and with a diploma in electronics certificate. So I applied for the 2019 application that came out from the Kumul Petroleum Academy, the scholarship, and I was selected to do the training program last year.
I took part in a show, Vocal Fusion, last year, and then as one of my fans, she came and she offered me a link for the junior trainee technician, and I told her, like, why not? It's good to take another step.
In 2019, that was last year, I got an offer for the APTC, Australian Pacific Technical College, and it was my last day, last week of training there. I got a call from here at Kumul Petroleum Academy. In September 2019, they called me and arranged a date for me to come and do my interview here with them.
They have a strict set of guidelines and rules, and once they have heard that the government have established SOE, they went ahead to book for our tickets, send all of us home, and then we went and we stayed for 6 weeks, and then we came back. We never managed to get out of this gate. It was like a small prison for us, but the learning never stopped.
We continued with our learning. The trainers were so dedicated. They brought us through, and we were able to complete most of our modules, and we're looking forward to graduate on March 27th next year.
I don't have any issues with the studying, and I think it's all conducive for me, and I think I adapted with the environment here.
The management here at KPA, they provide all good things that, help us so that we can be happy without feeling down about some of our backgrounds that we come from.
If it's your dream and your ambition, you have to keep going. You have the knowledge, you have the ability, but it's yourself that is letting yourself down. So if you keep on pushing yourself to the limit, you'll untap or you'll open up some areas in your knowledge that you are capable of, and you can do it.
Don't give up on your dreams, and whatever you want to do, don't give up.
Keep your head high and learn as much as you can, because if I can do it, I'm sure any women out there, if you put your head into it, you'll get there.
One thing they have to put in their mind is that they have to keep on trying their best, not for like the course that they are in or they are graduated in from. They can be anywhere, can be a cleaner, can be a plumber, or even a technical man can go and do a cleaning work, or an office man can do a cleaning work. But my advice is that do not let yourself down if the opportunity didn't come up with you.
Thank you very much, Luke. Will you make just a couple of concluding remarks? We'll probably move on then. And thank you, Luke, for the video. I think clearly the video gives me personally confidence in the future of Papua New Guinea. We've got young Papua New Guineans who have taken opportunity, Luke, of the value created by Kumul Academy, the opportunities provided by Kumul Academy, and are taking these with both hands. So thank you. I'll just cross back to you, Luke. You want to make some closing remarks, and I'll move to our next speaker.
Yes, Mr. Kasman, yes. Thank you. I think we are confident that the students that are coming out of this institute will take control and lead the industry going forward. This institute develops students. It's a risk mitigation, and we're working closely with our partners like Exxon Oilsearch, who've been working with us to front load and prepare resources for the projects that are in the pipeline. And on that note, I want to thank the ExxonMobil for their partnership and staying and working on this with us, and also and for sponsoring students over there. Without our partners supporting this program, like I said earlier in my remark, the institute will struggle. But we are now producing students at a very high standard, and we're comfortable that they will go in and support the industry as needed. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Luke. And once again, we appreciate your time and appreciate the effort to call across on your trip across to Leh.